Today is my first the YouTube uploading. I like to talk about my first camera, which was my mother's possession. And then when I was junior high school, I got into photography. So I started using my mother's camera. This is the Asahi Pentax SLR, single lens reflex. They call Asahi Pentax AP. AP, they came out later, so they're just named for the American market. But started out just Asahi Pentax. That's it. There is no AP written anywhere. And then it's made in 1957. I was born in 1953. My mother was using my father's Leica, which is very difficult use for my mother. So my father bought it to my mother to use, easy to use this camera. But there is no auto exposure or any focus. You know, these days, any kind of camera you can find for the digital age. And I used it for a long time until 1980, no, actually 77 or 79, no, 82. That's the last time I used it. But this is the first Japanese SLR, and you can't change any viewfinder or anything, just a simple mechanism. And also a screw mount M42 mount, which is very common those days. But you have to change the screws, you know, each time, like changing lenses. It's kind of a hassle in a way. So it's died out, became more conventional. New Nikon F came out, which is quick changing lens mechanism. That started it. But before that, this is my favorite camera, which is Exakta Varex 2A. Now, I didn't know Hitchcock's The Rear Window. James Stewart and the Grace Kelly was in it. When James Stewart was in cast on the leg, and he was in a wheelchair, and he started watching in a Rear Window to see some funny things happening. And then he started using this camera. But this viewfinder is like I have that different type of a viewfinder, which is sorry. It's like those you can see. View camera, but you can change to contemporary viewfinders, those one, the switchable. So I can see that this is not the quick return shutter. So we have to rewind the camera shutter and bring up the mirror so I can see it clearly. So this is my favorite camera, and I still use it. And when I carry around, most people just ask, tell me what a nice camera I have, and it's kind of lots of compliment. But otherwise, I don't use the Pentax AP anymore, which is more sentimental value, which is my mother's like belongings, and then takes beautiful pictures. But I use modern cameras these days, like for the film, I use a R8, and but the Exakta, I use it often. But the sad thing is, like during COVID pandemic lockdown, one of my favorite, the processing lab closed permanently. So I don't have a place to bring film to develop. So that's one drawback I have right now. So I don't take much film anymore. But still, I love to shoot film, and then sometimes I use for the iPhone to like take pictures, but I'm not good at it. It's I'm not like iPhone person. I'm more like a contemporary, conventional, still photographer. So I love to use these cameras. Anyway, today's the first my YouTube must be very quick, and then I can find next one I can tell like a series, and then gradually going to digital cameras, but I'm not into much digital cameras. I used it. I have like a M, and I started like a M8, which I love the most. And those things I tell you next time. Until then, see you later. Thanks. Bye.